Good day, folks. Welcome to Andrew's Life. I am recording from my old house, a house that I am attempting to sell. I thought, even though I do got people that are keeping an eye on this house for me, to include the realtor I chose to hire, I thought I would come out here myself and just take a walk around the property and make sure everything is on the up and up and nothing's been tampered with or any of that crazy stuff. So, well, I got off of work a little bit ago. So it's going to be a long night because when I leave here, I got to stop off at the store and buy some groceries. And I'm just sitting here, just relaxing for a minute. My feet are, one of my foot rather, it's a little bit swelled up today. It's it's been bothering me the last couple of days. I've been doing a lot of work on the floor at my job, more than normal. So whenever you work a job to where you're on concrete all day, it is what it is. But for those of you that have been watching me the last couple of days, give or take, I made a video. In fact, my last video, no, not the video before my last video, I was basically complaining about working a 9 to 5. Now, there is somebody in the comments on that video that mentioned, well, if I want better opportunities, then I need to leave Alabama. And they were mentioning the reason why the housing prices are so low in Alabama is because the jobs are crappy. Now, depending on how you look at that situation, yes, that could be true. But for me personally, at this point, I don't care what line of work I get into. I don't care where I move to and whom I work for. I mean, for me, my attitude about working any type of a 9 to 5 job to where basically I'm on somebody else's schedule is crappy. I don't even care about the pay anymore. To me, every 9 to 5 job is crappy, no matter where, no matter what, and no matter for whom. Every 9 to 5 job is crappy. And secondly, it doesn't really, even if I wanted, I don't want, I mean, now for starters, I like where I'm at. I have no intention of leaving Alabama. In fact, I'm not going to. But even if I thought about leaving Alabama to move somewhere with a higher paying job, in most cases, now there's some people that, yeah, they leave one state to move to another because that other state, the opportunities are going to be better and their quality of life will also be better. But in my case, it's not going to matter where I move. Like if I move somewhere to where, okay, the economy is stronger, the jobs pay more, and the jobs are more plentiful, most likely, I would say 9.9 times out of 10, the wages in that states, the wages in that region are not going to be high enough to compensate the much higher cost of living that I would have to endure. Those wages are not going to be enough to compensate the fact that, A, I'm going to have to go from owning my home outright to paying rent or paying a mortgage. Secondly, if I wanted to purchase in that new area, I would probably have to purchase lesser of a house in lesser of a neighborhood. I would have to do all that in order to work this so-called better job. And remember, to me, all 9 to 5 jobs in 2025 suck. So I just wanted to get that off my chest for that person who left that comments on that video that I made a couple of days ago. And speaking of 9 to 5 jobs that suck. You know, for those of you that have been following me, I've had some discussion about purchasing 1 or 2 rental properties and renting them out just for a source of income. And to be honest, I would say for the last 2 years, give or take, I've been on the fence about that. And I'm thinking, if I find the right property at the right price, I might enter in the landlord game and, make a few $100s a month on a property. But at the same time, I'm thinking, you know, if I mix being a landlord with doing a couple of other side hustles, maybe with a little bit of gig work, and then some of the money I would get per month off renting a house, I take some of that money and maybe I start some sort of online business. I'm thinking if I combine it with that combination, I should be able to earn enough money to where I can not have to work a 9 to 5 eventually, which is my goal. Now, this house I'm in right now, well, we're gonna have a little this. We're gonna have a little bit of fun, I guess. I'm gonna ask you guys for your advice. Actually, I can't promise I'm gonna take what you tell me, but I'm gonna put the question out here for you guys. Now, I would love to give you guys a tour of this house, but right now, I don't think it's a good time for me to do so. But if you were in my shoes and you owned this property, bearing in mind everything I done told you on this video and some of the things I've mentioned on previous videos I made more recently, if you owned this property, would you guys sell the property or would you guys hang on to the property and rent it out? What would you guys do? Now, this property I'm sitting in right now, my old house, I mean, it's in a very nice neighborhood, fairly quiet community. And this house, it's a little over 1,400 square feet. It's a 2 bedroom, no, it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So that's just a little bit of detail about the house. So if you were in my shoes, would you guys keep the house and rent it out, or would you sell the house? I would love to hear from you guys in the comments section. I would love to hear from, yeah. And that's going to do it for the video. I don't really have a whole lot more to add to the video. I just wanted to come here, walk around the house, check the house out, sit down for a couple of minutes. And I don't know, I guess just relax for a second. I just wanted to have that peace of mind that everything here was okay and nothing was out of place. All right, folks, that's all I got for you. Stay blessed. And please interact in the comments. I would love to hear from you guys.